Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The weekly preview for Days of Our Lives, November 27, 2023 December 1, 2023, presents a startling development in Salem. The preview video screen yells, "A mother knows?" as Nicole holds Eric and Sloan's adopted child. Does Nicole know that Sloan took her kid then? Or is there someone else who is going to discover the sinister reality of what Melinda and Sloan did? Now that he is not hiding, Dimitri approaches Sloan. Will it be him who pulls back the curtain in the end? To learn all the information, continue reading. We assure you that this is a week you won't want to miss. Nicole holding Eric's adopted child in her arms outside the bar is seen in the Days of Our Lives teaser film. But when she recognizes the baby as her son and looks at the infant's face, all hell breaks loose. She declares right once that he is her child and that she could identify him anywhere. Her assertions clearly annoy Eric. When he runs out of words, EJ helps him out by trying to get Nicole back home. Nicole was distraught from November 27 to December 1, 2023. Leo is questioned by a furious EJ, who informs him that Nicole will be in pain and mourning for the rest of her life as a result of the loss. Naturally, Leo is against it. In Days of Our Lives, he merely intended well for Nicole. Eric tells Marlena that he is heartbroken for Nicole in the interim. He acknowledges how much he has already grown to adore his adopted child. He can so appreciate Nicole's pain at losing her child. He is unaware, though, that the adopted child is his own child. A determined Nicole approaches Sloan later in the week, demanding to know how and why she became pregnant. "How did you acquire him?" In the advertising video for Days of Our Lives, she exclaims, "I need to know." Though it is quite unlikely that Sloan will acknowledge that she had any involvement with Melinda. It's possible that she will attempt to assign responsibility to her accomplice. To figure out what truly occurs, though, we'll have to keep an eye out. It appears that word of the commotion got around Salem quickly, even reaching Dimitri, as he appears and lashes out at Sloan in the Days of Our Live marketing film for the week of November 27, 2023. He makes threats, saying he would reveal the truth like a canary, and that he knows she has kept Nicole's kid for herself. But will he actually? Sloan might try to talk him out of it by promising to help him and Leo get out of this legal hot mess. Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that Nicole Walker DeMero will be stuck with the impression that she is the biological mother of Eric Brady's freshly adopted child. Days teasers indicate that there will be a lot of mother's intuition displayed because Nicole will recognize the baby as her son almost instantly when she holds it in her arms. Nicole won't have any proof that Sloan Peterson Brady started it all, even though she will blame her for it. Nicole will at least get Eric to submit to a DNA test, but Sloan and Melinda Trask are likely to use additional deceit, particularly now that Dr. Pierce is employed by them. According to teasers for Days, Dr. Pierce may access the lab and alter the data to reflect that Nicole isn't a match. Since EJ DeMera is not the biological father of this child, he would not be a match even if his DNA sample was used. In any event, Days spoilers indicate that although Nicole is the biological mother of the child, she will be misled into thinking that her intuition was incorrect. Once there emerges proof that the kid is not hers, would Nicole be ready to overlook this? Nicole might conclude that Sloan is pulling strings as part of a larger scheme once more. Nicole has done her share of similar schemes on DOL, so she has a good understanding of Sloan's workings. Nicole will have little trouble penetrating Sloan's mind at this point and sensing that something is off. Nicole won't have much options, though, if it appears that the facts don't support her. Nicole may find herself in a difficult situation where she must make a crucial decision once she responds to the DNA results. If Nicole takes the baby and flees, that might be the beginning of some mayhem. Nicole might make such a bold move since she will be acting based on instinct and will be very eager to see her kid again. Nicole might not go very far before realizing this isn't something she can accomplish. Given that Nicole needs to stay and raise Holly Jonas, Eric might track her down and prevent her from making a mistake. It's easy to see Nicole briefly taking the infant into her care as she attempts to process the DNA updates, even if it turns out to be a very temporary kidnapping. It will be difficult for Nicole to part from the child we know is hers since she won't receive the news she wants or expects. Don't miss all the drama in the upcoming weeks because spoilers for Days of Our Lives indicate that once Holly ends up in the hospital, Nicole will eventually confront another serious dilemma. Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that following Steve Johnson and John Black's eye-opening experience in Greece, Konstantin Miliamis will find himself in a tight spot. After that trip, if Konstantin doesn't leave town, Steve will threaten to show Maggie Kyriakis a boatload of his lies. But Konstantin will choose to tell Maggie about his deceit himself, maybe in an attempt to change the story and paint a more favorable picture. According to today's teasers, Steve will accuse Konstantin of fabricating a kidnapping in order to impress Maggie. But Konstantin will surprise both Maggie and Steve with his revelation. Given the lack of evidence regarding the baby's whereabouts, Konstantin might try to exploit this and keep to the version of events that makes him appear heroic. Additionally, Konstantin might attempt to cast suspicion on Xander Cook and raise the possibility that he was responsible for the kidnapping. Fans of DOL are aware that it allowed Xander to reconcile with Sarah Horton and end their custody dispute after all. Luckily, there won't be any evidence of it either, so Sarah might not even hear about Konstantin's unfounded charges. In any event, Days spoilers indicate that Steve and John want to obtain the required proof at a later time. John and Steve will concentrate on the park and attempt to obtain some security camera footage because they believe the infant might have been given away there. Naturally, there's a chance Konstantin will tamper with the security footage in some way or have Theresa ensure that it's removed completely. Days spoilers indicate that Theresa should be safe for the time being because her face is most likely not going to be seen in any case. Theresa will be able to carry out her strategy and strengthen her bond with Alex Kyriakis in the upcoming weeks because there is a lot riding on her performance. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Steve and John's mission to find surveillance footage may not be as beneficial as they had hoped, but they will still look for updates and cross their fingers. Fans can anticipate some incredible story turns as they head into the weekend, according to Days of Our Lives spoilers for Friday, November 24. One character is taken aback by an unexpected partnership, another receives some terrible news, and a character begs to see their infant. What kind of drama is the show on Friday likely to feature? It's time to get started. The Friday, November 24th, Days teasers indicate that Nicole Walker will want to see her child. In situations like this, it's not out of the ordinary for a mother to ask for a few last minutes with her baby, so it will be intriguing to watch how Melinda Trask, Sloan Peterson, and the dubious doctor they hired pull this off. Thanks for watching if you liked this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.